Welcome back to MMA Al Dente. I am here to talk about Polyana Viana versus Yasmine Lucindo. Polyana Viana is 31 years old, 13-5 as a pro, and she's got 2 inches of height and 1 inch of reach over 14-5 Yasmine Lucindo, who is 21 years old. Polyana Viana, I just realized she's pretty much Terrence McKinney. 13-5 versus 13-6, and their wins break down the same. 5 knockouts, 8 submissions. And Polyana Viana, despite her being a little woman, she's got knockouts. She's got killer power. She's taken out Amanda Hebosh before she got to the UFC, sat her down with one punch and put her away. And she also knocked out Jin Yu Frey in her last one. And even though Jin's gotten older and a little less durable, Polyana Viana is the girl to crack her. So Polyana Viana is very dangerous, and she's even better and more dangerous with her grappling. She's got really good submission skills, even from her back. We've seen her tap out girls from her back. Emily Whitmire, Mallory Martin, she's really dangerous. We've seen her get a rear naked choke over Maya Stevenson, who's got a new name now. She remarried. But she's just a killer, and every one of those finishes, aside from one of them, I believe, comes in round 1. She's very much like Terrence McKinney, but on the flip side, she's much more durable for her weight class than Terrence McKinney is. If you beat Polyana Viana, chances are it's going the distance. That's how 4 of her 5 losses come, and the one loss comes to Veronica Macedo, who is just underrated with her submission skills. She's got a really crafty guard. She's always been very dangerous and quick, and she was able to outquick Polyana Viana, and she got her with an arm. But the 4 girls that have beaten her by decision are Eileen Sotomayor, who's a good fighter outside the UFC, JJ Aldrich, Hannah Cyphers, and Tabitha Ricci. Polyana Viana can definitely lose if you can take her down and stuff her guard and get out of round 1. In fact, she's probably going to lose that fight. She's lost every one of them. But she is a very dangerous girl who's going to keep Yasmine Lucindo on her toes. And I think Yasmine Lucindo, even though she's shown to be capable of winning a fight against a girl like Polyana Viana, I do think she could duplicate the Tabitha Ricci fight. She's still only 21 years old, and she's been finished a few times already. She's got a record of 14-5. The 5 losses come 1 via TKO, 2 via submission, and 2 via decision. The majority of these losses, and every one of the finish losses, comes in 2019 or earlier, which wasn't that long ago, but when you consider the fact that she's 21, it means she was 17 max. So that alone makes them forgivable losses, and some of them are to good girls. The one girl to TKO her is Gabriela Fernandez, currently in the UFC, I think. She might have been cut, to be honest. But that was a fight where Yasmin had her down, and Gabriela swept her with a triangle choke and then pounded her out. She also lost by guillotine in round 3, armbar in round 2, and the same girl that armbarred her beat her by split decision. She is she's got really good cardio. She's a really good brawler. You know, we saw against Yasmin Haragui, she was outgunned on the feet, I thought, technically, but she still had more general better traits and better cardio, and she was doing her best work in round 3 in that fight. She's a girl that wants to be on top, typically. She's got 8 TKO victories in her 14 wins. Few of them are on the feet, but the majority are on the ground, and 2 submissions as well. And also, she's won 4 decisions, 2 of which come over Brogan Walker-Sanchez and Sarah Frota, veteran and a very solid fighter in her day. Yasmin's already had quite a career, and she's only 21 years old. I think she's going to be here to stay, and I expect a lot from her. I am picking her to win by decision, but it wouldn't surprise me at all if Polyana Viana caught her in round 1. So I will be betting on Polyana Viana in round 1, and I will be betting on Yasmine Lucindo to win by decision. I'd be very surprised if she got Polyana Viana out of there. I think the majority of her paths to victory are via decision. And for Polyana Viana, she's dangerous the whole way. I think she could prove to be dangerous down the stretch, but all of her finishes, aside from one, come in round 1. So sometimes the numbers just don't lie, and I'm playing the numbers. Polyana Viana via round 1 finish, Yasmine Lucindo via decision. gun to my head, force me to pick, I'll go Lucindo via decision. Like, share, subscribe, all that horse shit. Check out my other videos. And if there's something with the notification bell, and you hit the bell and whatever, do that too. Just fucking leave me alone with all this shit.